What's up, guys? Welcome back to Everyday Money. It's been a minute since I've done a Shiba Inu token video, and I've had several people ask me in the comments. It's a recurring theme. When are you going to do another video on Shiba? When are you going to do it on this, that, or the other thing? And as I've said in videos before, I am not a big hype man for this. It's just something that I have put a little bit of my money into, and I've gotten kind of involved in the community. And so I don't put out a video every single day that basically talks about nothing with the Shiba Inu token and how it's, you know, I despise the ones that are saying it's going to $1. Here's the path to $1. Here's XYZ amount of hype. And so I just haven't put out any videos on the Shiba Inu token. Because for the most part, it has been trading sideways essentially since the big pop up to 4038. I don't know, it's going on about 6 months or so ago. And now I did one on what I thought my realistic price prediction was of 0.301. I think that still probably holds true. I did one on if we could burn our way to 1 cent. And then since then, Shiba Swap has come out, and I did a video on that, and that really didn't make the price go up like a lot of folks thought that it would. Myself and a lot of people on Reddit thought that would really make the price of the Shiba Inu token take off, or at least have a bit of a bump, and for the most part, it just hasn't. So lately, in the last 24 to 36 hours or so, the Shiba Inu token has really taken off, and it is on a pretty solid climb, especially if you are looking at the 8-hour chart, the 1-day chart. It's really going. And a lot of folks are out there wondering if it can eat a zero and bring us down from 5 zeros to 4 zeros, and then really any number will work. As long as we can get 1 zero out of the way, that would be a good thing. So when we're looking at a token like the Shiba Inu token, or really any other of these meme coins or altcoins, such as, like, let's say Dogecoin, really the fundamentals of these things don't make any difference whatsoever, especially in the case of the Shiba Inu token, because there is just such a massive amount of supply out there that really any one given news article, item, one thing that they add to the ecosystem or whatever, it doesn't make a whole lot of difference, because you have to have such a massive amount of either reduction of supply or increase in the amount of money that's coming into the token for it to be a fundamental type of thing. So these types of coins and investments or anything, even if you were looking at like a penny stock or something like that, that has, you know, quadrillions of shares outstanding, what you're looking for is news and rumors and what is actually going on in the entire market, and the things that are just being said about the particular investment, in this case, the Shiba Inu token. Now, the biggest thing that I can say why this is going up, and it will be a pretty good indicator of if the token continues to go up, is if the broad cryptocurrency markets continue to go up. And that has been the trend over the last, week or 2 weeks or so, maybe a month. Bitcoin has been going up, Ethereum has been going up, Cardano has been going up. Pretty much, if you get into my crypto.com app, everything has green next to it. And for the most part, the way that Bitcoin goes, the rest of the market goes. So it would just, go along with that line of thinking that the Shiba Inu token will also go up in line with the rest of the cryptos. And that seems to be the way that it's going, because if you look at the charts, you can see that they're basically all identical for the most part, except for maybe one or two that are having some sort of breakout moment or whatever. There has been talk of a burn, and I think that for the Shiba Inu token itself, that this is the most newsworthy news item to speak of. Now, the developer said that they burned $25,000 of SHIB in leash, and that has a newsworthy item to it, because all you have to do is say that there has been a burn. And a lot of people won't look any farther than that. They'll cram money into it. It'll be bullish for the token. But when you get down to it, 25,000 is such a small amount of money that it's not even worth mentioning as far as, again, on the fundamentals. If you want to do the math, do it, find yourself. I'm telling you, it's not that terribly much more. But the bigger news item is that there has been talk on the Shiba Twitter, and I believe in the Discord, that they are talking about instituting a 1% SHIB burn with transactions. And now that would go a long way to reducing the supply, even though for us to get down to a reasonable supply, and a reasonable supply is like 1% of the supply that's available now. And that's going to take a long time to get to, even with burning 1% per transaction. So even then, you're still looking at somewhere around the neighborhood of 3.5 trillion tokens in circulation, and that's still a gigantic amount of tokens versus any other crypto that's on the market. But just the news of that is enough to be a bullish factor for the Shiba Inu token, and it will be really taking tokens out of circulation. And that's exactly what needs to happen with this token. It needs to have some come out of circulation in order for the remainder to be worth more. Now, that doesn't necessarily change like the market cap of the Shiba Inu token, because again, you're not changing the amount of money that's into it, you're just changing the amounts in circulation, and the remainder are worth more. But what that will end up doing is it will increase the price over time, which will get attention to the token and which will bring more money in. Again, just the mention of it being tokens being burned is good for this token, is that will also draw more people into the token as far as putting their money into it. As the price goes up, people will succumb to the FOMO effect, where they weren't in it as early as other folks were, and as it kind of builds momentum and it starts going up on the chart like this, they will become fearful of missing out and will end up putting their money into the token, which is exactly the two things that need to happen for this to really blow up, is for the supply to come down and for the amount of money coming in and the amount of holders to go up. But the bottom line here is, guys, I think that on the news of just the whole cryptosphere going up in value, on the news of a burn and perhaps a 1% burn going forward per transaction, and again, just generally bullish feelings in the crypto world right now, I do think that it is highly possible that in the very near future we will shave a 0 off and get down to 4 zeros and then a 1, and then we'll go from there. Now, we'll see if it stays above that. That's another key thing to look at, is if it can stay above that over the long period of time. Because if you scroll that chart out from your 1 day or your 1 week where it's 10 or 35%, and you get all the way out to 6 months, the Shiba Inu token has gotten up to this level. This is the 5th time since it originally peaked at 4038. So we will see if it can get above that, and then after it gets above it, can it stay above that, and can it continue to go higher? And that is, anybody's guess. If you guys like this video, be sure to hit that like button for me. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button down there to grow your wealth, increase your success, put you on the road to financial freedom. We talk about all things here, including cryptocurrencies, real estate, investing in stocks, creating lines of passive income for you so that you can get your financial freedom. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next one.